Get out of here!
All golf, all day, every day.
Gotta get loose.
You were up by 9 strokes after the first 2 holes. You're probably going to want a little differentiation. Not a word, but
Cut that part out of the podcast.
Somebody give me something to drink.
I'm going to slap that smile right off your face, Blake. These aren't stupid questions.
And it's the Ridge Golf Podcast, brought to you by Partabs, www.partabs.com. I just shipped out 5 packs of Partabs a day to some lovely person out in Ohio. So
Hot damn.
thank you. Yeah, that was a nice order. Thank you for that. I guess I got
that Black Friday deal.
no, this actually came through.
What a dum-dum.
Well, it came through Etsy. So.
Thanks for listening, though.
Yeah, it's a different venue. So I do have a good subject tonight, but before we start that, I just have a question for you guys. So I said somebody that I'm not going to name called me out last week because they want to go golfing on Friday because it was a decent day out. So I'm like, sure, I'm down. And he's like, you always bail. I'm like, I maybe have bailed on this person like once. And I'm like, and I remember him bailing like 3 times. And I was like, I'm down. I'm down. Went home, put the clubs in the truck. I'm like, I'm going to show him. I get there the next day at work, and all of a sudden I hear him come in the door, and I hear like little baby noises, like there's an actual baby in the office. So I walk around, I look in his office, I see a baby. I look at him, I see a baby. I look at him, and I'm like, did you bring your clubs today? Oh, yeah, I brought my clubs today. Yeah. I'm like, oh.
So wait, you can just bring your kid to work?
No, well, no. The kid was the daycare was closed. He was there to grab some stuff so he could work from home. But I'm like, you called me out for bitching out on golf all the time, and you're the one this time. So then he texted me later that night. He's like, I'm never talking about golf again, ever again. I'm never going to mention it because it never works out.
This is Logan.
Yes. So there I was. Hey, it worked out. I had to get my oil changed anyway. And I'm like, well, I could go golfing, but it'd be a good time for putt buddies if I could just get on that app, and find somebody that'd want to golf with me that day.
You just golf by yourself, man. Try it out.
I could have, but I ended up doing some errands and whatever. It worked out.
I enjoy golfing. I just really don't think I could do it alone. Like, I think I would just be like, all right, I think I'd play like 3 holes and be like, all right, let's just pack it in. Like,
All right. Scenario. What do? You're golfing by yourself and you hit a hole in one. How do
you're
how
fucked.
do you convince people that you hit a hole in
Yeah,
one?
I don't think you ever talk about it ever.
No one's ever going to believe you. They're just going to be like, yeah, right. No shot. Videotaping it every par 3.
Yeah, you could tell people that you don't golf with that you did, but not people that you usually golf with.
The people that don't know you ain't gonna believe you either.
Some random acquaintances, you could just tell them, like, yeah, I did it. So-and-so saw it. And they would never know the difference. But, like, your actual close friends would be like, all right.
Sure, pal.
Shit, man.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. No, I wouldn't tell anybody. You leave it at that. But so I just had to get that out because I was like, you gonna call me out on this? I'm gonna call you out on this. So next week, well, not next week. This will come out Thursday. So in a couple weeks is Thanksgiving, and I have the Thanksgiving bracket.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So
Mm,
I'm gonna name out the ultimate feast. I got some options. You guys pick which ones, and then that'll make the Ridge Golf Thanksgiving menu. And then
Are we doing 2 out of 3 here?
well,
Yeah, the majority wins.
Yeah.
yeah, we'll have to do that.
I'm ready.
So-
I'm hungry. Let's do it.
All right. So get
You might describe this in like 2 seconds, but is there a sides bracket and a main dish bracket and a dessert bracket, or is it all wrapped into one?
No, you're right. I was gonna just like tell you that in the next 6 seconds. But
I just get so excited, So excited.
it's basically Brady covered what I was gonna talk about. Well, first there's a drinks bracket.
Oh,
So would you guys rather have when you go to Thanksgiving just straight up beer or mixers? And when I say like give you some of these options, when I say mix, it could be any mix of choice that you'd like or any beer of choice that you would like.
I gotta say mixers. Colder weather means more of a mixer, not really a kind of a beer guy. It's wintertime.
I'd also say a mixer. We on occasion like to make some fancy themed cocktails around the holidays too.
Yeah, I don't like beer, so mixer.
That's true. Seltzers for him.
No, not seltzers. Mixer. I don't drink seltzers. I don't like seltzers.
Mixer it is. And then for NA drinks, hot chocolate or cider. Any kind of cider.
Oh, cider,
I
100%.
do love cider. Yeah, cider is pretty good.
Yeah, I'd have to go with cider.
Really?
My
Okay.
Aunt Lori makes a wicked good hot apple cider. Shout out Aunt Lori.
I
She's a-
mean, maybe if I was like 12 or between 8 to 12, I would say a hot chocolate, but
Well, let's not knock
yeah,
hot
dude.
chocolate. Like this ain't a gang up on.
Pardon
I
me,
also
gonna-
do
I was
enjoy
gonna
hot
say hot
chocolate.
the daughter just destroys hot chocolate. She's like on a hot chocolate a day kick the last like month, no joke. Every
Okay.
time she comes in from outside, can I have a hot chocolate?
That's-
Can I have a hot
Yeah,
chocolate?
just trying to warm up. Jeez.
Yeah, we started
Dude,
buying the, like
yeah, they're
we started buying
so
like the
good.
gallon powder mixer thing instead of just the little packets because we go through it so damn fast.
All right, cider it is for that. I was gonna say hot chocolate, but majority. Okay,
I
so
think you're not voting.
Yeah, you're
Right
not.
on. well, I have a hand in this. It's not a surprise.
Nah.
You're unbiased. You got to be the announcer. Come on.
Okay. Appetizers, meat and cheese tray, or relish tray with ham and pickle rolls.
Right, look at Brady. I fucking know his answer. It's me.
I
and
mean-
cheese all the way.
To be fair, you could have put damn near anything up against the meat and cheese tray, and meat and cheese tray is a runaway number one seed. Like that thing clears just about every appetizer for me.
Yeah, I don't think there's anyone who doesn't like it.
If I go to a party and they don't have a meat and cheese tray, I'm legitimately upset.
I'm not leaving, but I'm upset
Yeah.
about it.
Where the hell's the damn summer sausage?
Somebody's gonna hear about this. I love ham and pickle rolls because I know why Blake put
Gross.
that in there.
Yeah, I figured I could
Well,
sway
I'll just-
Jordan.
I'll just go with ham and pickle rolls because Alex is probably gonna say meat and cheese trays, but
Yeah.
get a little
would-
variance here.
I was gonna say that's the reason I put ham pickle rolls to sway your vote. Got the red wall coming.
I knew what you were doing.
Pickles should only be served in prisons to people that like are criminals.
We already had this
Oh,
They're
conversation.
disgusting.
Get
I
outta
don't
here.
care. You,
That's right.
One time I went to a party and instead of having pickle roll ups, they had peanut butter and jelly roll ups, and those are actually pretty legit.
What were they rolled up? Just bread?
Just a tortilla, just
flat.
peanut butter and jelly rolled up in it, like literally exactly the same as a pickle roll up, just with peanut butter and jelly.
That doesn't
fruit
sound
roll
bad.
ups are pretty good.
Yeah, it wasn't terrible.
Yeah, you would say that.
I actually don't like fruit roll ups. Fruit by the foot, I'm all about. Fruit roll ups, never cared for.
They're not bad.
Same fucking thing.
Oh,
I'll
no.
get the
So
rail.
different. So different.
He likes the tattoos on them that you could
That's
put.
the fruit
No,
roll-ups.
that's
That's
roll
what
ups.
it
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. That's I was thinking of.
Did you guys
long tongue
used to,
with the
like? Did
fruit
you
by the foot.
take? Did you take like when they had the cutouts? Did you take them out and then eat them, or did you just roll it up like a tortilla and just
Usually
eat
took
it?
them out.
I usually don't. Yeah.
I tortilla'd it. Okay.
Sometimes you just ball it up and just shove the whole thing in there. You know,
Yeah,
depends, on,
you
how,
really
depends on how much
do.
time you had. You know,
Okay.
All right, Blake, you were saying something.
Yeah. Next, spinach dip or cheese dip.
Cheese dip.
cheese dip.
Cheese dip. I do like spinach dip though.
It is. It's all right.
Yeah.
Okay. Stuffed mushrooms or deviled eggs.
Garbage can.
Pass on both.
Stuffed mushrooms. I don't like deviled eggs.
I don't
I
like
get-
either.
Yeah. We'll just go with whatever Jordan says. I think.
Yeah, you can vote for that one.
Say I don't like deviled eggs, so I would eat stuffed mushrooms. So
I feel like
I
that's
was gonna say,
an underdog one in there. I feel like a lot of people are hounding for the deviled eggs.
Not a
That's
fan.
I didn't know. I think I knew. I probably knew that Alex didn't like them, but I didn't know about you two if you guys like deviled eggs or not. Or stuff.
I also I'm gonna agree with Brady because I feel like every place I go or like every Christmas party or Thanksgiving, everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, someone brought deviled eggs!" Like people get
Yeah.
legit excited about seeing deviled eggs. So
and
I
then
don't
your
know.
shit smells for the next 3 days. So
yeah, I think they're disgusting, but yeah, everyone does seem to. I would say those probably are more popular than the other thing you said.
I would agree,
probably.
but stuffed mushroom was 1 year, so stuck on that deviled eggs.
Oh, okay.
This one might be, I don't know, there's going to be a landslide or good debate. But for the main,
Oh, we're on the mains
turkey,
now.
well, turkey, deep fried or oven, whatever, or glazed spiral ham.
Ham.
Is
Ham.
I'd say
is this specifically for Thanksgiving or just in general?
for the main meat at
Does
Thanksgiving.
the turkey have gravy?
Ham.
Well, you can have the turkey any way you want. Yeah, but I'm gonna say ham.
Yeah, I mean, I like
I
ham
love
better,
ham.
but the one time or the 2 or 3 times we made the deep fried turkey, it's been a pretty elite turkey. But the other like 80% of the times I've had turkey, it's dry and shitty.
I don't
I've
like.
never had like a bad ham at like a holiday.
Ham
Dang.
always slaps.
Yeah.
Whose ham did you slap?
Whose ham did you slap?
Although I don't love the spiral cut ham, I prefer to just like cut it myself. But
I like spiral cut ham with the
I-
glazed packet.
the spirals are like they're too small. Like I need thicker slices. I don't like how skinny they need a thicker spiral. Like whoever's
just-
got that spiral machine set up, they need to open that spacing a little bit.
Just put more on your sandwich then.
Yeah, but I don't like the thinness of it. Is the problem? It dries it out a little more. I want it a little thicker and juicier.
Like them thick and
You're
juicy,
over-
guys.
you're
I
over-
like them real thick and juicy.
Okay.
It's too bad though, because turkey is good, but I need it with gravy. It's too.
I
people
almost
would be
like
oh,
turkey better left over than like fresh, if that makes sense.
that's like chicken. I like cold chicken.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I don't know if I've ever had deep fried turkey or not. You said
Yeah,
that
deep
was
fried
pretty good.
turkey is
but I don't think
pretty
I've ever had that.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah, I smoked my turkey a couple years ago. That also was pretty good, but still, like
That
ham.
probably takes a lot to keep
Yeah.
that from drying out.
Yeah.
I spatchcocked it, so
Yeah.
Ooh,
a little easier to keep from drying out. But
That's you spatchcocked a turkey.
sure did.
Holy shit!
I did too. I've done that. I've done that too. But like Brady said, it's like, yeah, you could have a turkey and you brine it and then deep fry it. But the argument is, but ham. I mean,
Yeah,
ham
right.
is good.
It's ham.
I could do like 70 things to this turkey to make it as good as an out of the box ham. Like,
Okay, so then we
So
got
trying to
side.
figure out why Brady cocked his turkey. What was what was the spatchcocking? What is that?
Yeah,
Cut it.
when you
cut
cut
it.
it down halfway, like down the middle, and then you spread it flat so it cooks
Yeah.
You
fast.
spread it. Oh, you spread
you
it.
cut the backbone out
you
of it, and then you
cock
flatten it out. Yeah,
Yeah, you spatch it and then you cock it.
Okay, it's all coming together.
All right, sides.
Speaking Cocks come together.
Yep. Mashed potatoes or sweet potatoes?
I'm not a big mashed person.
I'm gonna see what you guys say first.
Can we switch
Oh
with
man, I was
cowboy
waiting to see what you
potato?
guys said. I am a hardcore mashed potato lover, so I'm all about the mashed taters. That's like almost the best part of Thanksgiving, right there.
Gross.
The sweet potatoes.
I do like.
I do not like sweet potatoes.
I do like. I like both of them.
You throw some instant potatoes in there. I'll fucking.
Gross. No, freshly smashed potatoes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with mashed potatoes.
Gross.
I like sweet potatoes, but
Do you go full like marshmallows and everything on your sweet potatoes?
I like, yeah, or candy,
Both.
you know. Yeah. I like the
Bleh.
marshmallows on top.
It's weird. No, thank you.
Okay. And
It's no
then
for me, dog.
traditional dinner rolls or King's Hawaiian rolls?
Traditional.
traditional.
Get the fuck out of here. King's Hawaiians are the elite fucking roll.
Nothing beats like
Yeah, something does.
Homemade
but
rolls.
King's fucking Hawaiian. beats
no
it.
homemade like rolls are the best.
King's Hawaiians are so sweet and delicious and soft.
They are.
Well,
They are
homemade
good
rolls are also that way.
Can be.
when they're
Can
still
also be,
nice
like,
and warm.
dry and
you
nasty.
Break them open.
A little bit of butter in there. Woo.
Yeah.
Grr.
Or ham.
What's it like to be so wrong, guys?
Well,
I
technically,
don't know.
we're
Majority
right
rules
because
here.
We're the
So.
majority, so
The comment section is going to be all over you on the dinner rolls. King's Hawaiians are top tier.
it's gonna be crickets in there.
If you're making like little ham and cheese sliders,
Yeah, King's
I would
Hawaiian. for
say,
sure.
no, like just as like
If you're doing
No, not as a-
anything
not
with
as a
any sort of
Thanksgiving.
roll, Hawaiian.
oh,
They're both
You
very
know why
good.
they sell other kinds.
I
Like I
knew
said,
that.
it's got to be very specific. Like the rolls, the regular rolls have to be still warm. Otherwise, I'm choosing King's Hawaiian. Like
Right.
they still got to be somewhat warm when
Better
you
hope
go
you're
eat 'em.
first in the freaking dinner line then, or you're getting a cold ass roll.
I will be, damn it.
While we're on this topic of rolls, when you guys go to restaurants and you get this nice, soft, fluffy roll, and then you go to put your butter on it, and it's freaking frozen, rock solid, is there like a worse thing in the world? Like that's just so crappy.
You mean the butter?
Yeah, when the butter's just rock hard and you can't even like spread it onto your roll. You're just like,
I-
I just want to enjoy this delicious roll, and I have this freaking
Alex
butter
puts it
bread.
in his pocket and it warms it up, and then he puts.
No. What I do is like I open the roll, put that in there, and then I just smash the bun as flat as a pancake and eat it like that.
I guess that's one technique.
Still the same roll. At least the butter is evenly distributed now.
Sure.
I think
Maybe. I don't know. I've never tried to put it in a waffle iron before I eat it. I don't know.
There's a good Family Guy clip about that where they go to a fancy restaurant. You see him cut the frozen butter and then just destroy the bread as he spreads it.
It's the worst.
Okay, next
I'm a guy for everything.
there is. Next we have green bean casserole or stuffing.
Stuffing, 100%. Just fucking eating green beans. Gross.
Green-
Get out of
green-
here.
Green bean casserole.
I
Disgusting.
lean towards green bean casserole as well.
Yes.
Ooh, I'm gonna pick stuffing. So
Oh,
we have,
Vote
looks
doesn't
like
count. Get out of here.
me and Brady.
well,
I had I can't remember who I was riding with. I think it was my friend Spenny. Yeah, it was him. He was talking about how he can't even stand the thought of stuffing because it's just saturated bread.
Yeah,
Like,
I
he's like-
also think it's pretty gross.
Yeah, he's like, I don't know how anyone likes stuffing. It's just soaked water. It's just
Soggy
water
bread.
soaked
Yeah.
bread. Yeah, and I was just like, I never really thought about that before, but like it is, but it doesn't gross me out. Like,
Soggy bread with spices on it. It's nasty.
yeah, it doesn't bother me.
I was
nah,
gonna say
it's
there's
nasty.
there's herbs in there too, but yeah,
Herbs.
herbs.
Well, you can definitely have it like, and this sounds weird, but too soggy. Like I've had some stuffing where like it was more or less soup than it
I've had
was
it
like
on-
stuffing.
I've had it on both ends of the spectrum that way, and then I also had it once where it was like basically like I was eating freaking a bowl of croutons. Like, like they left it in there for an extra like 3 hours, and it's like, oh shit, stuffing. All right, better get it out.
All right, so then cranberry sauce or cranberry jam in a can or in the shape of a can.
I don't eat either of them.
Neither.
I also don't touch it. So
But
whatever.
if you're gonna do it, it needs to be in the shape of a can.
I-
No,
I
it's gotta be
appreciate the shape of the
sauce.
can on the table. Honestly, too.
When you
You
can
just
see
slide
the
that right
ribs,
out in a fancy
yeah.
dish, and yeah, got the ridges still on the side.
All right,
I don't eat
can-
it, but I like seeing it.
Yeah, like it's more aesthetics than anything.
Yeah, I love how no one like mixes it or like at least
Yeah, you
gets
could
the
like chop
shape
it up or
away.
something. Yeah,
just slice it like that.
the old
Okay.
cranberry log.
Brown gravy or white gravy?
Brown.
Brown.
I like brown, yeah.
Brown gravy. Interesting.
Well, are you saying brown gravy and like chicken
Well,
gravy?
Basically, turkey gravy or beef gravy.
Or, yeah, or turkey gravy. I'm sorry. Like, yeah, I'm still going brown though. Brown's the best.
Okay.
A little hack that my family does is the day before Thanksgiving, they just buy like 2 pints of KFC gravy and bring it home, and they just reheat that on Thanksgiving.
So good.
That's nice.
So good.
Yeah, no
That is
reason
the
to make your
best
own gravy.
gravy.
When you can just buy KFC gravy. They already got
Yeah.
that thing locked down, perfect recipe. So
That was like, and I don't know, Brady, if you used to see me do that, everyone thought that was so weird. I would just go order KFC gravy in pints and then just drink it on my way home.
yeah, it is very weird.
That's very, very abnormal.
Yeah, I don't think
behavior.
it was weird that I thought it was weird.
I
I
remember-
think everybody thinks that's weird.
I remember my father-in-law found that out and he thought that was the most insane thing ever. He's like, I like KFC gravy. He goes, but I don't like it enough to buy it separately and then just drink
Right?
it.
Just drink a pint of it on
Along-
the way home for a little
Along
snack.
with everybody else.
So good.
Can you fill her up in this Yeti thermos,
Yeah.
would you please?
You know they don't put a straw hole in the lid of that gravy container.
Oh man. Nothing like dipping chicken tenders in those too. Oh man. That's like so good.
Guys, a fan of
Okay.
the famous bowl from from KFC.
I
Those
don't
are
think
good.
I've ever had it.
Basically,
Those are
like, do you like your Thanksgiving meal all in one bowl, or would you like to spread it out in piece by piece?
Pretty much, yeah.
They're pretty good.
Do you guys, any of you guys have a phobia where like the things on your plate can't touch or mix?
Nah, I don't care.
It doesn't bother me that much.
I mean, there's certain things that are like
Some
gross if
people I
they
know do.
mix just because the flavors don't match, but like I don't actively try to avoid it. Like,
I
guess I'm one of the few people. I just can't stand when they mix or touch.
yeah. Do you have to eat like all of your turkey before you can move to your mashed potatoes, before you can move to your corn or whatever?
I usually
I'm somewhat like that.
I will do that sometimes. Just eat
Yeah.
one thing at a time. Yeah.
I'll put whatever I can on the turkey to moisten it up a little bit while I eat
Right.
it.
That's usually what I'm doing. Let me just sprinkle some mashed potatoes on this turkey, a little gravy, add a couple pieces of corn to this thing. All right, that bite was edible. Let's do that again.
Did any of you guys ever like your parents or you guys have a weird combination of food? Like Blake, you know one of Mom's, and I hate if she'd ever hear that we were telling her, but she used to make mashed potatoes, love mashed potatoes. Then she'd make macaroni, put the macaroni on top of the mashed potatoes, and then beans on top of the macaroni.
That's what you call a hillbilly famous bowl.
Dude, it was
That's weird.
so disgusting. When she used to eat that, I couldn't even eat next to her because I thought it was the grossest combination ever.
I used to like cottage cheese and Ruffles original potato chips, like dip it in the cottage cheese and eat that. That was kind of
Well,
a
that
weird
don't
thing.
sound bad.
I did that with Fritos. I would scoop
Yeah.
Fritos and cottage cheese and do that.
Just like the salty and the cheesiness was pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, that's not weird.
Your guys'
You
ham
guys
and,
pretty
ham and
weird.
sauerkraut pizza I always thought was weird.
Yeah, my wife just gets sauerkraut pizzas, which is weird.
Wow.
Gross.
So gross.
All right, we got one more side here.
Oh, you're still here?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
yeah. We got one more. Regular loose sweet corn or cornbread casserole?
I'll take the loose sweet corn.
I'm going cornbread casserole.
I think I'm gonna go with the cornbread casserole.
Yeah, I don't like either of those. So,
I think the cornbread is one
You
of
gotta
those
pick
things.
one
that's,
out.
like, it's too
Well, I
much
like- I
variety
like-
for me.
I like cornbread by itself, not as
Yeah.
like the casserole.
All
Same.
right.
And like cornbread for me is like it's either super delicious or it's like super dry and disgusting. Like there's too much variance in the cornbread, whereas like corn is corn.
And you can have too little of honey as well. Like you got to have the right amount of honey.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
catch more flies with honey, but you catch more honeys looking fly.
I guess.
Get out.
I guess. All right.
I'm drinking
now-
pints of gravy, Brady. I don't think I'm too concerned about catching the
Hey,
honeys.
not catching a lot of honeys doing that.
Well,
Tell me.
we're
Maybe.
moving to dessert. So now we got pumpkin pie.
Whatever.
Quiet. We got pumpkin pie with whipped cream or apple
they're
pie
fake.
with ice cream.
Yeah, apple pie, 100%. Before
Pumpkin
you spoke,
pie, 100%.
oh man, before you spoke, I was just gonna say whatever you're putting against pumpkin pie, I'm picking that.
You don't like
Oh, you
pumpkin.
don't like pumpkin pie?
No, I hate pumpkin pie. It's gross.
You're insane.
I'm not a real fan of pie. In
That's
general.
more insane than your Ruffles cottage cheese comment.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna
Pumpkin
go
pie.
with the apple pie and the ice cream.
I don't really like pumpkin pretty much anything. Like,
Hmm.
Well, what else is there?
I mean, I've seen pumpkin bars,
coffee.
pumpkin cookies, pumpkin seeds, pumpkin spice, pumpkin
got-
beers.
I got some other options too, but it looks
That's
like
not at all.
we're gonna have to make two pies because those was a tie there. So both pies. Okay. Now pecan pie or cinnamon rolls.
Oh, cinnamon rolls.
Yeah, cinnamon rolls for sure.
So good. Who likes pecan
And
pie?
it's-
Also, who
and
said
it's
pecan?
pie.
Yeah, it's. I say it both ways. I know some people are pretty iffy on how they say it.
Pecan. Okay. Now, last one. Chocolate pie or cheesecake?
Like a
Those
French silk.
Both so good.
Whatever. Use your imagination. Whatever kind of flavor cheesecake and whatever kind of
French
chocolate
silk
pie.
is the best type.
Chocolate
Yeah,
pie.
Chocolate pie for sure.
Chocolate
I hate
pie.
cheesecake. I don't like any cheesecakes.
Okay.
The best chocolate pie ever, and people somewhere out there listening knows what place I'm talking about. But you guys remember when there used to be a Bishop's in Dubuque?
Nope.
No, dude, that was the best chocolate pie you could get. There was nothing better than their chocolate pie.
$1 million, not better.
Like they served it at my grandpa's funeral, and it was like I was almost happy. Like that's
That's a pretty damn good chocolate pie.
it's like I was depressed, but man, that helped.
Yeah,
drowned his
that's one hell of a
sorrow
chocolate
in
pie.
drowned his sorrow in chocolate pie and gravy that day.
Shout out to Bishops for catering that affair, at least the pie department.
We gotta find a
Oh.
bishop that's still in business now. We gotta try this chocolate pie.
Dude, that was so good. They had the Bishops in the Golden Corral, and the Golden Corral. Oh man,
That was
man.
My dad says there's this place up. I think there's one in now, but there's one more up north that I used to go to called the Norski Nook that used to serve gigantic slices of pie. And like he always told the story of one of his friends he went with, and like there were this pie, and it was like the slice was so big it was like falling off both sides of the plate, and he just like held it up and was like, "I love you, pie."
I think that's I think that's a DeForest. What you're talking about?
Yeah, there's one in the forest, and then there's one farther up north, like Eau Claire or something like that. I think.
Okay, I was gonna say because dude, that's not north. That's south of me. That's,
Yeah. There's, like I said, there's one close, but then the one that they were at was the one farther up north. There's another one.
Yeah, you don't know, Blake.
Yeah, you don't know shit.
I got my list, so let's see here. Oh well, I got some more options too, but this is all we have for food. So we got
Green potatoes, tomatoes, lamb,
Oh,
ranch,
geez.
pork, dog, chicken, turkey, right?
okay.
That
So
makes a huge surgeons. Yeah, every time Thanksgiving comes around, that TikTok is all over the place.
So we have for drinks, we have mixers, and then we have cider for the non-alcoholic. We have for the appetizers, meat and cheese tray and cheese dip. And then we have stuffed mushrooms that only one person's going to eat, I guess.
Yeah.
There's always that one thing you avoid at the plate. You're like, I can skip that,
And then for the main, we have ham. And then we have regular mashed potatoes with regular rolls. And then we have green bean casserole and stuffing because that was a tie. And then we have our cranberry jam in the shape of a can. We've got brown gravy. We've got cornbread, casserole. And then we have an apple pie, a pumpkin pie, cinnamon rolls, and a chocolate pie.
We
It's a
got
hell of a
diabetes at the end of this fucking Thanksgiving. is what we got.
hell yeah.
Travesty is the regular rolls. Can't believe that made it
Oh
out.
my god, we're back on this. What I did try to find was like the basic stuff because I was looking up just like Thanksgiving dishes, and they were all like mashed potato, mac and cheese, blah blah blah, this that. I'm just looking for the basic.
Dude, that's a huge debate for Thanksgiving is if people have mac and cheese or don't have mac and cheese. And I don't know why that's a big debate, but
Mac and cheese is more of a South thing because we never had it at really any of my things.
we didn't either, which I'm never going to argue if someone makes it for
Oh yeah, I'm
Thanksgiving.
always on board for mac and cheese. Like,
Yeah, but I didn't realize what a big debate that was. We've never had it. I don't think anyway.
So I got two more options here. So we have
collard
first off,
greens show up a lot on like popular Thanksgiving side dishes too.
And that was one of them.
Do you think Brady dreams of interrupting you at
I think it does. Like
My favorite activity.
it's just so much editing at the end of this.
I think people would
Okay.
appreciate it if you keep it in.
Yeah. So then that day too, we got Bears versus Lions at 11:30, Giants versus Cowboys at 3:30, and Dolphins versus Packers at 7:20. So the other two,
Those
Right.
first two games are garbage.
yeah, I mean, Bears. I'd be interested in watching that one.
Have you watched the Bears at all this year?
They're
They're fucking.
awesome.
They're a hard watch.
Well, watch them lose against the Lions. So after you eat all that stuff, would you rather take a nap or watch football?
Football.
Football.
Football. And then in the case of when there's no football on, would you rather play football like in a turkey bowl or play Thanksgiving themed games?
Oof.
Football outside. I'm not playing Thanksgiving games.
I mean, like, just catch because I don't want to like get tackled out there after I just ate a bunch. I would just fucking throw up.
Two-hand touch. Two-hand touch.
Yeah,
But there's always that uncle that gets a little rough out there and just forget.
you're almost 40. You are that uncle.
Yeah, it's true. It's always that guy.
Yeah, football. That's a clear winner.
What is
Uh,
a Thanksgiving themed game?
You see all that stuff on like TikTok or people, the cups, like you bounce the ping pong balls in the muffin tins or something, all that stuff.
Sound very Thanksgiving themed. That just sounds like a game.
Pin the feather on the turkey.
There you go. That sounds
there
like
you go. So
we just had to
football.
disguise a turkey for my kid's kindergarten class. Turned him into a leprechaun. He ain't gonna get eaten. No shot.
There you go.
Gonna get kept for his pot of gold now.
Yep.
All right, that's our list, fellas. That's a good one. Gets everybody excited.
Not bad.
I think Alex left.
I think.
No, I'm here.
Oh, there he is.
Brushing my teeth.
He's
Or
getting ready for bed. He's ready to end this podcast.
Well, we were gonna actually give some updates too, but we'll on the golf cart and the snowmobile situation, but we will save that for next week. So, because Alex
Well,
actually,
hold on. The person that bought you said you had one person who bought 5 packs.
yes,
Where was it going? You said Ohio?
Ohio.
That's weird at like the end of the year to buy 5 packs, unless they were buying them for gifts, I guess.
Could be Christmas gifts. So
That's what I'm thinking. They must be.
Or they're
maybe
going
use
on
them
like,
on the simulator.
or they're going to go on like a golf trip, maybe south or something.
Yeah,
that could be it too. Yeah,
We could
so,
speculate all night.
sure could.
All right, I'm trying to think if I have anything else, but that should be it, everybody. I hope you enjoyed listening to our Thanksgiving food list. Hope you got something out of it.
Don't
Well,
argue. It's
Angry
the right
people
answer.
out there right now.
Yeah. You forgot this, you forgot that. Ham. That's what
Ham.
we like.
Always ham.
Ham. All right, fellas. Well, thanks for hopping on.
Peace out,
See
homies.
you.
See ya.
See ya.
Get out of here!